Faran, let's check out some of your GS run here. Second run, Mount Snow holiday race. We'll watch it in regular motion, then slow it down. All right. Let's check it out a little slower here. It was a bumpy course. We had some ice. We had some soft snow. We had ruts. Wasn't not really a feel good for a lot of people. So you came through here and kind of just, I think we're, want to take it really conservative. Let's just skid the top of the turn here. Really, you're on your inside ski this whole turn. Inside ski, that left foot. Right, that one right there. You're on that. The outside ski's wandering around, and underneath the gate is when you finally pressured the ski, the downhill ski. We got to pressure from we intersect rise line, and we have to have our skis pointing out and away from from the panel, so we can bring turn shape back. You had already skidded them, so heading down the hill. Obviously, if you were actually going to arc a turn from there, you'd end up over here on the wrong side of the panel. So you just sort of skidded them around. So outside ski to outside ski. Came through here. It's bumpy. And again, you wanted to take that conservative route, and you got those skis really going across the hill. So you're going across the hill now, which is slower. You needed to be going a little bit more down the hill than straight across. So again, taking a pretty conservative round high line, which unfortunately is slower. As we inspected this day, we needed to be off on this undergate, and you're really off. So we had to be up much closer, really on this one, and you were off. So you came into this gate here, and now kind of, because you're running a lower line, turning against the bumpy rut, and you kind of fell over to the inside. You can see there. So line is really important. Even if how good our technique is, if we run a wrong line, we're going to be slow. So here's something we've been talking about all year, pretty much every day. We got to get rid of those little alligator arms. We have to move the arms forward, extend the arms forward, getting our elbows in front of the body. I ask you every day to do that. You haven't done it yet. That's the frustrating thing. So we got to figure out, you've got to be aware of your body more and just push them forward. Not that hard. We need to get our skis out from underneath us more. Right now, your upper body is quite hunched over, especially relative to your shins. In an ideal world, we like to have this sort of matching. But right now, you are hunched over, so it's pretty hard to get the feet out from underneath you in a hunched over position. So I want you to stand up a little bit, not stand up tall. I want you to not bend over quite as much. Again, we do not want to be straight up and down, but if we don't bend over quite as much, I think we'll be able to bring the arms forward. It will allow you to get the feet more out from underneath you. It's pretty hard if you're bending over to get the feet out from underneath us. You can do that in your living room. Stand there with sneakers on, bend over at the waist, and try to jump side to side. Not so easy. Stand up a little bit taller, don't bend over as much, and it becomes a lot easier. So let's really work on that. That's we've been talking about this for the past month, and I haven't seen you do it yet. So let's really concentrate on that. It's a tough gate here. You kind of lean to the inside here a little bit, and obviously scissor the skis, and needed to. You wanted to go. You knew you had to go over here. Skis weren't going there, so you just went. Tucking, well, it's kind of overrated for a lot of times, especially at our level and age, and we can't sacrifice the turn for the tuck. So my recommendation is, for a lot of times, I recommended tucking from here down. Chaz, who won the race, started his tuck right there. So right now, let's really work on when it's turns like this at our level. Let's work on the turn and don't worry about the tuck so much. As right here, the straightaway, yeah, we can tuck for sure. We also need to have a better tuck, though, while we're tucking. That is not aerodynamic. Our head is up high. We need to get our head lower, our upper body more parallel to the snow, and our hands have to be up, really almost blocking our vision, as I've told you, in our face. We're trying to create a kind of a bullet right here with our hands, and right now you're catching all sorts of wind on your chest and head. So got a little better there, but I can still see your head sort of up high. But most important thing is what we talked about with not bending over quite as much. Let's bring the arms forward, hands forward. Really work on getting those feet out from underneath you. Better separation. Work on slopey drills. And these are things you got to be doing on your own. Work on the slopey drill to get some better upper and lower body separation, producing angles with our body. Let's work on that, and that should help.